Welcome back to our epic Japan journey. From Kyoto, we took our first day trip to Osaka. Osaka opened its arms wide and pulled us right in. From the quiet strength of Osaka Castle to the ancient calm of Shitennō-ji Temple. Then, the city flips the switch in the retro buzz of Shinsekai. This city moves fast and feels alive. We squeezed our way up to the top of Tsutenkaku Tower. Slow lines, tight spaces, and a view worth earning. Back on the ground, things softened a bit. Incense drifting at Hozen-ji Temple. Then neon taking over in Dotonbori. Griddles sizzling, laughter echoing, the night glowing all around us. Osaka wasn't just a stop, it was a vibe. After a restful night in Kyoto, we rose early. There's something about a day trip that changes the energy. You move with purpose. We each purchased the Osaka Amazing Pass in advance. One day, endless possibilities. So, we made sure to start early, no lingering and no rushing, just intention. It was a short walk to Fushimi Inari Station, quiet streets, cool morning air, Kyoto still stretching awake. We hopped on the Keihon main line, direct to Temmabashi Station in Osaka. No transfers, less than an hour. And what a ride. Rice fields, neighborhood rooftops, rivers sliding past the windows like silver ribbons. It felt peaceful, almost cinematic, as if the countryside was gently escorting us from Kyoto's elegance into Osaka's energy. Next stop, Osaka. Alright guys, we're in Osaka, and this is the view that we have right next to the river. We stepped out of Temmabashi Station, and Osaka greeted us with water. A wide, shimmering riverfront, morning light bouncing off the surface, bridges stretching confidently across the skyline. First impressions matter, and this one felt grand. Then, we began the walk towards Osaka Castle. Along the way, we stopped at the information boards, reading, learning, connecting the dots. Osaka Castle was first built in the late 1500s by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, a powerful warlord who dreamed of unifying Japan. It became a symbol of ambition, strategy, and resilience. The castle has been destroyed, rebuilt, struck by lightning, and rebuilt again. What stands today is both memory and monument. Entering the castle grounds, we first passed through the main Otemon gate. Massive wooden doors, thick beams, and stones stacked with astonishing precision. Each block was placed with intention. No mortar, just gravity, balance, and human ingenuity. Then we reached the Oneguchi Masugata Square, and that's when the scale truly hit us. Some of the stones here are enormous, one in particular, as big as a truck. Cut, hauled, lifted in the 1500s. It's hard not to stand there and wonder how they accomplished this without modern machinery. Once inside, the wide path opened before us.
What we're seeing right now is the castle. It's really beautiful.
The main tower.
The green patina on the roof and the gold sort of accents. And straight on top, like all the way on top, there's 2 tigers. Very cool. Yeah, I think it's made out of copper. And so when copper oxidizes it,
Gravel crunching underfoot, trees framing the view, and ahead, rising above it all, Osaka Castle. White walls, emerald roof tiles, gold accents catching the sun. Step by step, the castle grew larger. Not rushed, not hurried, just a steady walk straight into Osaka history.
Renews every few minutes, so.
look at the line. Good call, John.
Good thing we had the Osaka Amazing Pass. The line to enter the castle was so long, but we moved right past it. One small victory to start the climb. Once inside, we headed straight up all the way to the observation deck, and suddenly Osaka opened. A full 360-degree sweep of the city. Glass towers, grid-light streets, rivers threading through it all. And beyond the skyline, the distant silhouette of the Ikoma Mountains, resting quietly along the horizon.
It does say what mountains peak there. Mount Nijo, Katsuragi.
Beautiful mountain range in the back.
City and nature, side by side. It was breathtaking. From up there, we also saw the castle itself differently, close enough to admire the details. Emerald roof tiles layered like scales, beautiful gold shachi hoko ornaments gleaming at the corners. Then we began working our way down, floor by floor, gallery by gallery. The castle interior unfolds as a museum, telling the story of Osaka, of Toyotomi Hideyoshi, of battles, alliances, ambition, and resilience. Armor, maps, screens glowing with timeliness. After just a couple of floors, it was information overload for me. Dates, names, campaigns. Our brains were doing their best, but it was just overload. But we kept going all the way through, because if you're going to step into Osaka history, you might as well finish the story.
All aboard!
Once we exited the castle, we hung out a bit. The grounds invited that. The stone walls reflected in the moat, the castle rising up to the sky, beckoning us to take photos. So we did. The necessary pictures, the group shots, the selfies with gold rooftops peeking over our shoulders. Proof of our presence. And then our stomachs chimed in. It was officially lunchtime. We made our way toward the section of the castle grounds with restaurants and food stalls. On our way there, we crossed the bridge and we watched boats gliding through the moat, an attraction we will definitely partake in after lunch. At first, we thought we'd grab something quick and keep moving. But instead, we chose comfort. A restaurant on the 3rd floor, a full lunch buffet. We're all super hungry, and we're just sitting and enjoying our buffet. And actual napkins, John says. He's happy that he's gotten actual napkins and choices of what.
That's a minestrone.
Oh, really?
It's on the end there.
Excellent. Okay. Plates in hand, we surveyed the spread. Japanese dishes, Western favorites, salads, hot plates, desserts, beverages lined up like a quiet celebration.
Saying they have a lot of veggies.
Good. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't street food on the go. It was a pause, comforting, satisfying, exactly what we needed before the second half of the day. Because Osaka still had more to say and offer. Are you drinking your rocket fuel?
Getting some energy
Yes.
for the rest of the day.
Rocket fuel. Your high octane fuel. After a very satisfying lunch and a much needed boost of coffee, we made our way back toward the moat. One more experience waiting for us, the castle boat ride. And the best part, it was included with the Osaka Amazing Pass. We stepped aboard. The ride was smooth, unhurried, about 20 minutes of pure reset. From the water, the castle felt kind of different, more grounded, but more immense. Stone walls rising straight from the moat, a white tower framed by sky. A perspective you can't get from the path. Ducks swam alongside us, completely unbothered by history or tourists like us. Just gliding. It was peaceful, a quiet contrast to the crowds above, and somehow the perfect way to say farewell to our majestic castle. Next stop, Shitennō-ji Temple. From warlord ambition to ancient wisdom. Time to shift gears again. From castle moats and war stories, we arrived at something older, quieter. Shitennō-ji Temple. Founded in the year 593, one of Japan's oldest officially administered Buddhist temples. It was established by Prince Shotoku, a statesman who championed the introduction of Buddhism to Japan. At the moment we passed through the massive wooden main gate, we were transported.
We're going through the gate of the oldest temple in Osaka.
The city noise faded, time softened. Inside, rows upon rows of stone Buddha statues stood in quiet formation, each one draped with red fabric bibs and caps. The red cloth is not decorative, it's devotional. Red is believed to ward off evil and misfortune. Families often dress the statues in red to pray for protection, especially for children, or in memory of loved ones. Interspersed among the statues, red banners flutter gently. These banners often represent prayers and offerings. Red symbolizing protection and vitality. A field of quiet, wholesome intentions. Near one of the halls stood a spinning metal wheel, a prayer wheel.
It never stops.
It's symbolic. The wheel, the turning wheel of yes, that it's always in motion, and then you're supposed to stay in the center to be serene, centered, and motionless. That's when you're not affected by the whirlwind of what's going on.
Find your center.
Yes, find your center.
Visitors rotated clockwise.
Yes, turn the wheel of Dharma. Turn the wheel of Dharma.
Symbolically turning the teachings of the Buddha. Each spin is said to carry the same merit as reciting sacred scriptures. Simple movement, deep meaning, and even deeper impact for peace in our hearts and minds. The architecture itself felt deliberate. Straight lines, symmetry, open courtyard centered around a 5-story pagoda. This layout reflects early continental influences from China and Korea, preserved through centuries of rebuilding after fires and wars. Being there, we weren't just sightseeing as tourists, we were part of the living tradition and history. From Shitennō-ji, we strolled towards Tennoji Park. No rush, just letting the afternoon unfold. And then, a small surprise. We wandered into a grand hall almost by accident. Inside, the space glowed. Lotuses everywhere, Buddhas gilded in gold. Light catching every curve and halo. It felt luminous, sacred, but welcoming. We paused, took it in, a quick, quiet moment. Then back to our itinerary. Tennoji Park greeted us with calm. A wide lake, a red wooden bridge stretching gently across the water, fountains rising and falling in steady rhythm, ducks gliding, turtles stretching their heads out of the water, carp weaving beneath the surface like living brushstrokes. Recharged, local music drifted in the background, soft and unforced. For a few minutes, we were just people inside the park resting beside the water. And soon, the city's energy would rise again. We crossed the bridge, and just like that, we entered Shinsekai. The sun was still hanging in the sky, so the neon hadn't quite claimed the streets yet.
It's party central here.
Felt like catching a stage before the curtain rises. Even without the glow, the personality was loud. We strolled towards Tsutenkaku Tower, letting the streets pull us forward. Restaurants lined the way, each storefront competing for our attention. Bright colors, oversized signs, playful, almost theatrical designs. Some felt like a Japanese painting come to life. Others like time capsules from another era. They certainly caught my attention. Then there were the shops. Storefronts packed with kitschy knickknackeries. Souvenirs you didn't know you needed. Mascots, trinkets, odd little treasures. Shinsekai doesn't do subtle, that's for sure. But we stayed focused, no stopping for food, no browsing, because the tower was waiting. And with the Osaka Amazing Pass in hand, we were determined to make the most of it. Step by step, steel rising above us, Tsutenkaku getting closer. We made it to the base of Tsutenkaku Tower and joined the line.
We're lining up to go to the tower observation deck. Are you excited? So freaking excited. So freaking excited. So freaking excited. Do you need half an almond? Almond?
It's a popular attraction. The queue was long, but it moved. Anticipation building step by step. Once inside, it felt like entering a vertical carnival. Bright lights, a slide for the adrenaline seekers, snack counters calling our names, coin machines lined the walkway. It wasn't just a tower, it was an experience.
It launches like a rocket. Probably crashes like one because it's lava.
afraid of.
Oh, I am 4.
Welcome to Tsutenkaku Tower.
Yo, much better.
We reached the first observation deck, and the timing couldn't have been better.
We're at the top of the Osaka Tower, and it's sunset. It's a beautiful view from here. And of course, there are more places where you can find this.
Lots of things. Right.
The sun was beginning to dip. From up there, Osaka stretched endlessly, buildings glowing in soft gold, shadows lengthening across the grid, and in the distance, the horizon melting into evening. Sunset over Osaka, sublime. We walked the entire 360 degrees slowly, taking it all in. On our way up to the higher observation deck, we stopped to rub the feet of Billiken, the tower's beloved mascot. Good luck, they say. We weren't taking any chances.
Okay, rub the feet.
Okay, rubbing the feet.
Very good. Billiken invented in the United States in 1908. Good luck. And somehow Billiken ended up in Osaka.
In the Hitachi Tower.
In the Hitachi Tower.
Then we stepped into the second deck, and it felt like walking into a disco club. Neon lights, mirrors, disco balls scattering reflections everywhere. Totally unexpected, super playful. I loved it. On the way down, there was no escaping the gift shops. Layer after layer of souvenirs, like a gentler reminder that the fun doesn't end at the exit.
Exit through the gift shop. Exit through the gift shop.
Lulu, candies.
Exit through
Oh my
the
god,
gift
they
shop.
like read your
Yes, it's amazing.
And when we finally stepped back onto the street, it was night. The neon had woken up. Osaka was about to reveal its next personality, and I couldn't wait.
At the Osaka Shinsekai. Ta-da!
Our stomachs were definitely reminding us that food was necessary. But we had one more stop. A small detour to Hozen-ji Temple. Tucked into a narrow lane near Namba, this temple dates back to the 1600s. It was founded in 1637 during the early Edo period. Unlike the grand temple complexes we'd seen earlier, Hozen-ji is intimate, almost hidden, and at its heart stands something unforgettable, a statue of Fudo Myo, a fierce guardian deity in Buddhism. But you wouldn't know it at first glance because he is completely covered in moss. We stepped forward, ladled water gently over the moss-covered Buddha, paid our respects, offered quiet gratitude in a city bustling with neon and movement. This tiny temple felt like a refuge.
Let's eat Osaka pancakes.
Then it was finally time. We stepped back into the lively streets and sought out a restaurant specializing in Osaka's beloved version of Okonomiyaki, savory pancake. Osaka comfort food, a well-deserved reward after a full day of history,
Here's a shrine of
heights,
Billiken.
and holy ground.
Every conceivable manifestation of Billiken. He looks like a buffalo.
No, a butt plug.
A buffalo.
Like if you didn't see his face.
Just a few steps from Hozen-ji Temple, we found it. The perfect Okonomiyaki restaurant.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, do they cook it?
You cook yourself.
Oh, you cook it yourself.
It's fun.
We settled into a table made for 6, a wide, flat griddle at the center, still warm. Drinks arrived first, glasses lifted, a celebratory toast to a full day already lived well. Then came the Okonomiyaki, Osaka-style, savory batter folded with cabbage, cooked perfectly at the chef's counter. One crowned with a golden egg, another layered with a tender octopus, and some with chicken inside. And on top, bonito flakes, thin, delicate, dancing in the rising heat like they were alive. Sauce brushed generously, mayonnaise drizzled in careful lines. We leaned in, shared bites, passed plates across the table. Laughter mixed with slight exhaustion. Another unforgettable moment, food and drinks shared with friends.
Here we go. We're doing the internet. So look at that. A big old hunk of octopus tentacles.
Meaty. So tell us what you love about it.
I like the bounciness, the texture, the crunch. There's a crunch to it,
The flavor like
like the sea,
a sea.
like the ocean. Yummy. It also tastes like rubber.
Actually, once you took that bowl out, now it looks like a scrotum.
Why, yes, it does.
You're looking good.
Octopussy looking good.
But the night wasn't finished, because just beyond those doors waited the crown jewel of Osaka nightlife, Dotonbori. And we were all excited and ready for the neon explosion. We stepped into it and were instantly immersed. A sensory playground of light.
It's Times Square.
Yeah, it's just very busy here in Osaka.
Bright signs stacked high above us. Giant crabs cling to buildings. animated billboards drumming and waving. Color everywhere. It felt alive. The smell of grills filled the air. Takoyaki, skewers, seafood sizzling. Lines stretched long, voices layered over one another, the decibel level climbing by the second. It was loud, crowded, and overwhelming, and somehow fantastic. Just beside the main strip, where all the action pulsed, the river flowed quietly. It has been there for centuries, watching generations pass, now reflecting neon instead of lanterns. And then, without warning, rain.
The rain is coming down, and I don't want to get wet and the camera to get wet.
Not a drizzle, buckets, heavy, pounding rain crashing down onto the street. Within seconds, umbrellas bloomed like flowers. People scattered, crowds dissolved into doorways and awnings. The neon blurred, reflections doubled in the wet pavement. Laughter, shrieks, shoes splattering through puddles. It was chaos, glorious, unexpected chaos. And somehow, the perfect ending, Osaka giving us one last spectacle, an unscripted act of nature to close the day. Soaked, smiling, and completely alive.
John? Yeah, what are we doing today?
We're taking the train to Osaka.
Osaka gave us history and neon, castles and carnival towers, sacred stillness and streets that never sleep. And then there was the rain, sudden, soaking, and unforgettable. But our epic Japan journey continues. Tomorrow, we trade neon lights for lantern-lined paths, city noise for the quiet rustle of trees, because waiting for us are ancient temples, towering Buddhas, and deer that bow. Next stop, Nara.
The line for purchasing the ticket is so long.
So we go.
Yeah.
Well, this is a UNESCO heritage site.
Right.
Good job.
Thanks, paparazzi.
Good job on the pass also.
Yeah. That was a lifesaver.
Yes, time saver.
Look, did you show the lines?
I did.
And once now.
What I had said was...
And cut.